A lack of mortgage availability and the large deposits required by lenders is having a severe impact on the residential market, according to members of the North East Property Forum, which is hosted by the Northern Echo in collaboration with Latimer Hinks solicitors. The forum, which was joined by Terry Davies from independent financial advisors Jonathan Fry & Co., also looked at how the commercial and agricultural sectors were faring. Forum Chairman Tim Haggie of Latimer Hinks Solicitors gives an overview of the meeting.
What we heard this lunchtime is that it's very patchy indeed, and that there's some activity, there's some interest, but that actually closing a deal is extremely difficult. So that there's people wanting to buy, there's people wanting to sell, but actually striking a deal, getting them financed together and closing that deal is proving very difficult at the moment. And of course, in the good old days, buying and selling houses was a seasonal activity, and it hasn't been for years, but this year I reckon it's a seasonal activity again, and we've had the off-season.
Following our meeting there, I think it's fair that the main issue with the property market is certainly the way that the lenders are very, very reluctant to start releasing the capital. We see first-time buyer market still very stagnant. Certainly plenty of people there wanting to purchase, and that has a knock-on effect to people that would like to move on down the chain.
Most commercial sectors are struggling at the minute. There are a number of key issues, mainly kind of people, the general public don't have money in their pocket to spend. There's less kind of fluid money around, and it's hitting everywhere. Office, industrial, retail, all sectors are being hit hard.
The strongest message that came out of the meeting today was that there is still real concern about a lack of mortgage availability. I think there's a real sense of frustration that the banks have got us into this position, that the banks have been bailed out, that they are now starting to make big profits again, they're paying out big bonuses, but you know, what our estate agents are saying is that people are being frustrated in not being able to get the money to go ahead and buy houses, and that just doesn't seem to be fair.
The terms that are being asked of people in terms of deposits, in terms of the fees they have to pay, in terms of the interest rate, and in terms of how conservative valuers are being in valuing property for mortgage purposes, makes it all extremely difficult to raise the finance to get the job going. And the banks, fundamentally, the lending institutions, I don't think particularly want to lend at the moment.